So, can you tell me a bit about yourself? What's your name? Where are you from? What's the business that you do?
My name's Lewis Beck, and I'm from Australia. And yeah, it's e-com business, so it's all based online. All my businesses.
Okay, and can you tell me that before working with us and moving to Dubai, what were you struggling with in Australia? Like, what were your pain points that kind of triggered you to, yeah, now I have to leave Australia and move to Dubai? What happened? Yeah.
The main thing was the tax in Australia is super high tax, and then in Dubai, obviously, it's much more friendly. Yeah, and because I've got an online business, it's just pretty easy to kind of move things over. So it didn't really make too much sense to, yeah, be operating a company with in a country with such high tax. So that was the main reason.
And what was the percentage of tax that you were paying, like when you were there, like in your company and your personal, what percentage of your income was going into taxes?
It was a lot, probably over 50%. There's 10% GST, and then there's a 25% corporate tax, and then personal tax is like 47%. So it's just three separate taxes plus everything you buy is then taxed again, capital gains tax. So all the same money just gets taxed like five, six different times. So yeah, it adds up to be a lot.
So half of your income was effectively one way or another going into taxes.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And like after that, we have worked with us and we have helped you move to Dubai. How was your experience like working with us, and what sort of results have you already seen achieved doing this move?
Yeah, well, it's been awesome. Yeah, working with you guys was great. You're super trustworthy. So didn't really know anything about, starting a company in Dubai, but you guys have just pretty much guided through the whole process and done everything. Yeah, super smooth. For the financial year, essentially what now I can do is just charge my company in Australia a management fee, and then it pretty much brings all the profits in the Australian company down to zero for this whole financial year, and then just pays me out directly. And yeah, I paid no tax on any of that money. Then at the end of the year, the company on paper in Australia has $0 profit, and it's just all been paid out. So even on the money that I'd already made for this financial year, it's still yeah,
Optimized.
saving
Okay.
heaps of money. Yeah.
And then are you excited going into the next year, 2024, where there is no personal tax on you anywhere at
Oh yeah.
all?
Yeah. It's like not just on the profits of the business, but then also on like investments and no capital gains tax and stuff like that. So yeah, it's super exciting, and yeah, I love it here. It's sick.
Well, of course, I would add that in 2024 we are also rolling out a 9% corporate tax, but that's like only on the company profits, and you can optimize that, reduce that, and when you take that money into your personal name, there is no tax. When you invest it, there is no tax. When you make monies from investment, there is no tax. So effectively, what we have done is from half of your income going into taxes, 9% we are bringing it down, and that's also just on the company. So overall, the actually how much you will be paying with all your incomes combined, maybe 4 or 5%. So it's like a 95% reduction in taxes.
Way less. Yeah, that's awesome.
So my next question is about what was your mindset before moving to Dubai, the country in the Middle East, and what has changed like once you have moved here by yourself, seen personally.
Yeah, mine stayed before moving to Dubai. Well, I'd moved here for not moved here. I'd visited here for like 3 days previously, just on the way to Europe. Seemed cool. Like went out to the desert, but it wasn't like it was like not a long time to sort of see anything. Like we didn't even go to the marina, or I didn't even know what the marina was. We kind of just saw the Burj Khalifa and then went out to the desert, and then we pretty much had to leave. So had no idea what it was going to be like living here. Just yeah, pretty much no idea. Yeah, what it's like. But from where I'm from, like pretty much everything closes at like 8, 9 p.m. So like there's nothing to do. There's no like even restaurants open. The only restaurant that's open past like 9 p.m. is like McDonald's. So there's it's not a lot going on. But in Dubai, it's awesome. Like it's just stuff to do all the time. It's just unlimited stuff, and then heaps of food delivery. You can do anything, pretty much go anywhere, and so from like a lifestyle point of view, it's way better. Like it's just a lot of things that back in my hometown would be a constant pain in the ass, and here you just pretty much don't think about it. It's just your lifestyle is just convenient. So yeah, that's awesome.
And if you calculate it in a way, the money that you were paying into taxes, now that money pays for all your living expenses. So effectively, you are
Exactly.
living for free.
Exactly. Yeah,
A
that's
better
right.
lifestyle, but for free.
Yeah, exactly. And there's heaps of just activities to do, and there's just unlimited stuff. Plus, it's like I'm from Australia, so if you want to travel anywhere, it's ages away. So here it's like close to Europe and close to like heaps of travel destinations. So that was another reason that it's awesome spot.
I also want to ask that, obviously when you were trying to move to Dubai, you did some research of who to work with. And my company and our service is definitely not the cheapest in the market. Of course, we offer premium service, but also the cost reflects that. So why did you decide to work with us eventually and not go for a cheaper alternative?
Well, firstly, I trusted you. Obviously, I had a friend like um, had a good experience with you guys, and everything was smooth. But then also, like, I didn't want to like. I pretty much wanted to deal with like the least amount of stuff possible because obviously you're moving overseas. There's already like I've got to run my company and then find places to live and move and all that stuff. So it's quite stressful and hectic as it is anyway. So didn't want to worry about getting here and the company not be set up or all that sort of stuff. So I think my friend he had that sort of experience where he kind of got over here and then needed to kind of scramble, and then that was before he found you guys, and then it all went smoothly with you guys. So that was the
That's
main reason.
Okay, thank you. That's amazing to hear. So my last question is that, entrepreneurs or business owners who are still living in Australia, making 20K, 50K, or even 100K per month, and then paying half of their income to taxes, just thrown away. So what would be your advice to them?
I mean, the way that it's set up in Australia, it's pretty difficult to get rich just purely because you're taxed over and over and over again on the same money. So, I mean, depends what you want to do. I'm over here sick. If you want to keep spending, all your money to the government, which, in my personal opinion, I don't think the Australian government spends it in a very good way. I don't think I think the living conditions for Australians could be a lot better. I feel like generally the system is like quite corrupt. Even the way that they essentially charge its own citizens for energy and stuff like that in the country. Like I think policies could be a lot better. But you can come over here and make heaps of money. It's all tax free, and then live a sick lifestyle. So depends what you want to do, I guess. I love it here, and I think it's super smart to do this, obviously. But
Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate your time today. I enjoyed working with you, helping you move everything to Dubai. It was a great experience for me as well. I wish you the best of luck for your future, and I look forward to continuously working with you.
thanks a lot, man. Yeah, it was a pleasure. Thanks for all your
Thank you.
help.